tackle on the boards. And that's broken out.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
And they go a lot to beat him. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Slides it across. Angles it over to Beauchemin. Hammers it on net. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves it to Beauchemin. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Denies him in front. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Kalpa's got it in their own zone. Kuopio's across the blue line. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Backhander in front. Denies him in close. Picked up along the wall by Borchardt. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Nice poke. Tries to feed it over to Awesome. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Beauchemin's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
Handles the puck at the point. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Steps inside. Kalpa's got it now. Taken along the wall by Awesome. Loses the coverage there. Kalpa's got the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes it into the slot. He got all of that one. Loose puck and they're off to the races. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
They win the face-off here at their own end and take possession. Kalpa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And cuts off the glove and will play on. Moves it quickly over to Awesome. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Big time stop there. Flips it on net. Scores. And the kid steps up with a big one there.
Well, he's answering the call with all of the expectations on him, James. And you know that you want eyeballs on you. You got to find a way to put the puck in the net. People are talking about him. He's elevating his stop. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Boisverd's got it against the boards.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side. Awesome's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Dishes it off. Big save in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And off the draw, they win possession. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Kappa's looking to break out of their own end. Scores! A short-handed marker, and as a former penalty killer, you must love the jailbreak, Pounder.
Well, James, I would absolutely love to be in this situation. Now, all of a sudden, you're pushing. You're trying to retrieve that puck. You want to spring a player because it's an attack mentality now. You're on a PK, but you're trying to generate some offense.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here, and the face-off is ready to go. The Cokes won the draw. Oslim's got it into offensive territory. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Quick shot with the stop.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
They've got numbers here. Stopped by the goaltender. Kuopio's got the puck in the defensive end. Kalpas on the attack. Here's a chance. Glove save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Oslim's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Boschemann's got control of the puck in the corner. Here's an opportunity. Denies the slapper. Great read by Oslim. And the fans clearly not happy with what they've seen tonight as the final few seconds tick away. They are letting this team have it. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, one game in the books, but it's still a race to the finish here with most goals, Cheryl.
I hated these as a defender, James. It was all about goal scores, not about defending. And this is what happens in an aggregate series. You forget the first game. Now it's all about the second and getting your total higher.
Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time. everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures in this second leg of the aggregate series as they are down, but not necessarily up. Moves it on over to Beauchemin. Across the line. Fires it on net. Puts it off the inside of the iron.
Oh, great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says not today.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Denies the clapper. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Right off Main Street and on the attack. Puts it on net. That's on the stick. Kuopio's moving it along the wing. Takes that pass back at the point. Kalpa's got the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. Scores! And a quick hush to the crowd as the road team strikes.
Well, when you set the tone and you get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James.
Works it across to Hilderman. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Leclerc. Here's a shot, and it goes sideways.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. And off the draw, they win the face-off. With possession along the wall. Shakes loose. Oh, what a save in front.
Lekas makes an incredible save from the slot area. That's a beauty. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to it, James, but he sure did.
Takes the shot. And that goes off course off a body. Here's a short pass to Awesome. Shot! Tipped away. Nice pad save by the goaltender. And he takes the feed. Off the left wing and into center. Kuopio's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Past the midway mark in this period. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Here in the late goings of the period. Kalpa's won the faceoff at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Passes out front. And that's intercepted. And he takes the pass. There's a shot. Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
Sometimes it's not going to be the perfect shot that beats a goaltender, James. It's going to be the rebound because the goalie can't get reset to position. But you got to fight for that space and you got to fight for that puck. That's what happens here, and he finishes it off.
Quick feed to Ristolainen. Shot! How many bodies in the way? And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. Kalpa's got the puck along the wall. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Some some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Leclerc's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Takes control of the puck. And he takes the dish. Here we go, on-man rush. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Can't maintain possession. Stopped with ease. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period.
Let's go.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Lots of time left in this period. Leclerc's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Kuopio's got the puck behind the net. Grabs it in his own end. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Shot! And he gets in front of it to block it. Oh, look at this. Sends the pass over. Poked away in the defensive end. Moves it over to Beauchemin. Hammers it on net. Scores! And that kid comes up clutch here in the Champions League tonight.
Well, he's answering the call in terms of the expectation, James, and that goal is showing exactly why he's got the skill set to be an impact player. He's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they win that neutral zone draw. Passes it over. Kalpa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Curry. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Leclerc scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Moves inside. Gives them nothing in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Quick pass across to Awesome. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Here's a race for the loose puck. Feeds it over. Big save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Leclerc's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Kalpa's got the puck in their own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends it out front. And it goes off a stick and off target. Fires it. Stops him cold. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Awesome. Quick shot. Kuopio's got control of it now from their own end. Kalpa's got it across the line. Takes that one right in the logo on his chest. Still lots of time left in the period. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Kalpa's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Rips it along the wall. Oh, what a stop! A chance on goal.
job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
More than half the frame has been played here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass to Awesomes. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves up to the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Handles the puck. The man advantage is over. And there's the save. Looking to make something happen along the boards. An easy save by Lekis. Goaltender covers up. We get a stoppage in play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Here in the lane going to the frame. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Moves it to Awesomes. Picked up along the boards by Leclerc. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Awesomes taking it from his own end. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Kalpa's got the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Drives to the sweet spot. Slides the puck over to Leclerc. Scorpio's got possession at center. Sends a pass over. Kalpa's got it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Carlson. Oh, what a chance wide.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
And they do it again.
Well, the coach is going to be preaching. Listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding. Continue the beating because they are on a roll. And this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Gets the puck over to Curry. Fires it on net. And that shot dies in traffic. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Awesome. Scoops up the puck now. Takes himself free. Kalpa's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he'll feel that one. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. They put the puck into the offensive end. Stretches one out to Awesome. And he gets in front of that.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles. And this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Angles it over to Beauchemin. Slides it across to Leclerc. Puts it on net. Turns him away. Scorpio's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Leclerc. With the blast. And that goes wild. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Banner.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck today. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for that.
crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, here we go. And he rings the post. Moves it quickly over to Awesome. Nice block. Gains the zone through the middle. And he sends it across to Carlson. Oh, that changed directions, and he's still got in front of him.
Fisherman's been on point tonight. I mean, literally, multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shuts him down. And the puck stopper jumps on top of him to get a stoppage in play. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Kalpa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Cuts to the paint. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Just here in the late stages of this frame. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Whoa, the man, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display.
Someone's beaten up for the second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the happy because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. The goaltender can't get set to position and opens up a lot of holes, which winds up in a goal, James. You know, it's all about balance as well. When the goaltender is off balance, they find themselves faltering a little bit, and I think that was a part of the reason why the goal went in.
The Clerks won the draw at center. Grabs the puck at center. Driving right to the front. He scores! There's the hat-trick here.
Rage Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time. But man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way. And with every ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Kalpa's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. From the neutral zone now. Denies him with the save.
The Clerk's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the habit, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Kuopio's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a shot from the point. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Kalpa's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. And they'll start with possession. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Enjoy it, but this is one that you can't really savor for too long, right, Cheryl?
Well, mission accomplished on step one, James. They get through the round, and they battled hard for it. Now it's about getting the rest and relax.
This is what we play for. This is why we play. This is why we watch. Welcome to EA Sports. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Taker's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Leclerc. Hillman's got the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. From one end of the blue line to the other. Glove save.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Hillman's got him in the offensive zone. Blast from the blue line. Oh, off the inside the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Awesome's looking around near the point. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot. And that's off target as it hits the body. Looking to set up offensively. Puck scooped up by Awesome. Swing and a miss. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Back to the point it goes. That's not going to fool him.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. the midway mark of the frame. Still no score in this one. Tampers won the draw. Puts it on net. Steps in front of the foul block. Awesome's got the puck in his own zone. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. It's in. He scores.
Listen, James, he's not going to get credited with the points here, but it all starts with him. I mean, you got to be physical in this game. You got to engage. That's exactly what he's known for, and he does it perfectly. He executes, he creates the turnover, and a goal results.
Here in the later stages of this period, Ilva's got a one-goal lead. Tampers won the draw. Takes the feed. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. Ilves won the faceoff. Tampers gain possession along the boards. Comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Leclerc's won the faceoff. And now he passes up to Beauchemin. Handles the pass. Great positioning in the defensive end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
From the point, they take control of it. There's the whistle as the play was offside. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Lots of time left in this period. It's 2-1. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Awesome's got it across the line. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Ilves looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Nice zone entry from the right side. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Receives the pass. Poked away in the neutral zone by Leclerc. Ilves got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it across. Off a step. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Tampers has extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Moves it to Bjorkqvist. And that's intercepted. Takes the puck to the point. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Awesome's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the puck. Drill zone. Takes it to the front. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Elvin's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Bjorkqvist got it along the wing. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Off a stick and they can't connect. And he comes up with a stop there.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it. Compare's been dominant in all areas of the game tonight, James. Right from puck drop, their sense of urgency, they've had their legs underneath them, and they've really been a wave that's just worn down their opponent.
Slides the puck across to Awesome. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Deschamps, the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Here he is with the backhander. Looks to set up at the point now. Takes the pass. Gets the glove on it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot and they've had the sustained pressure.
Past the midway mark in this period. Tampere's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. Gains the zone along the right wall. Tries to feed it over to Yasek. Turns it away. Yasek's got it in the offensive zone. Works it across with Couture. Too much congestion in front. Great save from in tight.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Makes a move in front. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, but they get one more. They'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. I gotta say it, as a former defender, breakouts are the #1 thing you have to do in a game to create opportunity, and it's all about the first pass. And the first pass is executed perfectly here. Coach is gonna love it.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And off the draw, they take the puck. Gets it back. There's a shot, and it's punched away with the blocker. And he takes the feed. Finds some space in the corner. Handles it along the blue line. From right out of midair, he bats it down. There's a shot. Score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're pounding the pucks, and not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal. They didn't get the start that they had wanted, but they're heading in the right direction. And after that last goal, the coach is impressed with his team's performance, finding a way, and that's what it's about, being resilient. And you can see that that frustration he had, it's gone.
This one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We'll sit with a 4-3 hockey game. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. That's intercepted. Ilves got it into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Denies him on the slaughter. Grabs the puck. On the attack along the boards. Picked off.
Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The setters will glide into the dot. They win the draw and go on the attack. Takes the feed to the back end. Puck picked up by Yasik. Sends the cross-ice pass. Here's the chance on the attack. Puck grab by Yasik. Ilves looking to break out. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Here's a short pass to Deschamps. Yasik's got the puck through the neutral zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Deschamps. Picked off by Kacherik. Moves it over to Yasik. Odd man rush. Shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Here in the late goings of the period, Campere's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Leclerc's won it in their own end. Oslim's got it in the defensive end. Passes it over. Hard blast. Blocked in front. Takes a shot. And that was stopped. Ilves got it in their own zone. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Leclerc. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Slides it diagonally to Stokowski. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Oh, some smooth all alone. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Zone. Sends it in on the attack. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. And he takes the pass. Quick shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Angles it over to Leclerc. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's deflected off someone in front. And not much on that one. And a quick check knocks the puck away. Ilves gained the line and into the zone. Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. Quick feed to Awesome. Along the half wall with the puck. On the doorstep backhander. And a great save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Tampa's going to start with the puck in their own end. Puts it on net. Off the glove and makes the save. Takes the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he takes it off. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Ilves taking possession in their own end. And he takes the dish. Makes the save. Hilderman's lugging the puck. Moves into the slot. Shoots it. He scores! Tampa's now gone up by 2 here in this third period. And talk about efficiency tonight.
Yeah, they extend their lead here in the third period, and what it's telling me is it's not about quantity, rather quality in the game of hockey.
Sends the pass over. And he catches that one with the glove. Awesome stick handling in his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Cutting to the slot. How did he stop that one?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Tampa's grabbed a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Beauchemin. Tampa's got the puck now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Handles the puck. Handles the pass from the right side. And that pass goes off the stick. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Blocked in traffic. Oh, that's a good hit. Great feed from the left side. From the left side, they gain the zone. And that's broken up. Moves it to Awesome. Gains the zone. Feeds it over. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Poked away in the offensive end. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Ilves got the puck in their own end. Sends a pass over. Taken by Anderson. Moves it up through the middle to the right. System shot and he makes the save. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. What a steal in his own end. Up along the wing. Slides it back to the blue line. A little play on as that goes off the inside of the post.
Bills is continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out. Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Shot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Ilves got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. And they win the draw here in their own end. Ilves got a hold of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Along the wing, up the neutral zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Denies them on the play. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Picks up the puck. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Ilves got possession here in their own end. Takes the feed from his netminder. He got all that hit on the play. Passes the puck over to Stokowski. Great reach with the poke check. Throws one up to Awesome. Locks the puck into the offensive zone for him. Scoops up the puck here. Tampers through center and now in the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Slides it across to Awesome. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Moves it quickly over to Awesome. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Under a minute to go in the third. Tampers got it in their own zone. Ilves on the attack. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Looks to make a play over to Awesome. Cuts to the front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, you know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Ilves got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Chance at an empty netter here. And into the wide-open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
Leclerc won the draw inside the neutral zone. Hammers a shot. No room for that one to get through. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Slides the puck over. Fires it. 5 seconds and he makes the save. That'll do it. And man, oh man, what a special night. And a tremendous accomplishment as they claim the Champions League title. Best in Europe, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're the best club team, and they just trusted the process, stayed healthy, and found a way to get it done. Congratulations.
I'm going to say, hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great, but I think it's well done.
What a moment and what a bond for this group of players, as they will always be known as champions.
Well, yeah, you're always champions together, so you're connected forever as a group. And listen, there's so many roles that have to be executed, and whether you play a minute, whether you're a key contributor, all of it is valued. Everyone gets the same championship trophy. It's an amazing feeling.
And here they go for the team photo. Cheryl, you've done a few of these group shots. What does it mean to have these moments?
Well, it's so emotional, right, James? It's not scripted. You just get down on the ice. You're feeling it. You've just won the championship, and the dream has come true. So you can imagine the feeling that's going through everyone's body. Now you're all together, collected on the ice. I say they're happy.
Hey, I know you must be gutted after that Champions League final loss, but I just wanted you to know that I'm proud of you. It's not an easy thing to make it to the finals, and you led your team there. All the scouts noticed the product that you put on the ice, the pace of play you were able to play with, which is what I wanted to talk to you about. It's time to close this chapter and open a new one. We're focused on the draft, and the way you...
With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this? We know that the draft is just the start of your journey. When you consider what you need to do to crack an NHL lineup, what areas of your game are you targeting for improvement? As you consider what teams might draft you here, do you want to play for a team with a passionate fan base or with a broader one? As you consider transitioning to North American pro hockey, what are you most concerned about? Is it the ice size? Is it the culture? Is it just moving? Thinking about your NHL career and what you want it to look like, are you a player who wants to move around, or do you see yourself as someone who wants to spend your entire career with one franchise? What motivates you as a hockey player? Do you want to be as good as you can be? Do you want to be a star in this league? Or do you want to win championships?
It's every young player's dream to get drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you?
That's the last question for today. Thanks, everyone.
Dreams do come true. The pride in your parents' faces, the moment you've been waiting for. I bet you he doesn't even know what's going on right now. It must be a whirlwind. Long days at the rink, cold coffee, long road trips, sharing bus rides, staying in hotels with a bunch of your friends and former teammates, new teammates, everybody cheering for you to take this moment to the next level. You're getting drafted. It's day one. Day two is where the hard job begins. Enjoy today, but your journey to become a full-time NHLer has only begun.
If everyone wants to get settled, we can start with the first question.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
And now let's go over here. Go ahead.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested in or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
You're up with the next question.
You've been drafted by a team that's rebuilding. The good thing, you're going to get a lot more ice time, more opportunities with the coach. What are your thoughts on playing with this team?
And that brings our Q&A period to an end. Thanks for participating.
Hey, congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you can prove all these other teams wrong.
Congratulations, you signed your entry-level contract, officially making you a pro. Now that the business is out of the way, time to focus on your game. We're gonna fine-tune it, polish it up, and get ready for the next level.
Okay, let's settle down, everyone. Let's get the questioning period started.
Congratulations, you just signed your first NHL contract. It's official, you've gone pro. How does that feel?
You're up with the next question.
In a lot of ways, signing your first professional contract is the culmination of a lifetime of work, and yet you're just at the start of your journey. This is the hardest professional league in the world. Are you ready for the challenge that awaits you here?
And that brings our Q&A period to an end. Thanks for participating.
Stepping into an NHL locker room for the first time has to be an intimidating moment, but at the same time, it's got to be super exciting. The nameplate's there, your jersey's hanging out. All of a sudden, you're seeing your heroes, the guys you watched growing up. Now they're welcoming you into their group. They feel like you're part of their family, and it's now time for you to show that you belong. It's one thing to get to the NHL. It's one thing to have your name on a nameplate, to have your jersey sitting in your locker. Now you have to wear that jersey with pride and show you belong.
This preseason is extremely important for you. Our expectation is for you to make this team. We think you have the talent, the mental ability, but you have to show us over this preseason that you're ready to make the team.
We've got a game today that's going to test our mettle. This is what you've been working so hard for all of your life. This is the night to show that we are the best team. Let's go out there and play our brand of hockey. Let's go out there and take this game to them. Let's out-hit them. Let's outplay them. Let's have fun. And let's go.
Ready to drop the puck on preseason. A lot of people still auditioning for jobs here. Lots of time left in this period. The Capitals lead it 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Feeds the puck to Awesome. Here he is on the backhand. Fantastic save.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And they win the draw on their own end. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Awesome. Into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. The Penguins have it now. Takes a shot. Oh, he works it away with the stick. We're going to face off after the puck stays coming up. Tries to feed it over to Kepke. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Grabbed along the board by Johnson. Pass out front. And a new pass. Scooped up along the wall by Aho. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Takes the puck along the boards. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he had an answer with that save.
This is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Awesome's moving the puck through his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Makes another stop.
Well, you know he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Skates to the crease. Comes up with a monster save in front. Grabs the puck behind the net. And he moves it up to Faxa. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Centering pass in front. And that chance is blocked. Moves the puck across to Awesome. Makes some space. And that one's turned away. Works it across to LaPierre. Frank's got it against the boards. Quick feed to Sorta. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Awesome. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carlson. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Penguins have had plenty of looks here to start this one, but they still trail in the first. And they win that draw center. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Leonard's crossed the line and gained the zone. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Directed over to Novak. Here's the pass. Scores! work pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, now you're looking at the details of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here, James, and I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. The Penguins win the draw. Quick pass to Fabro. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. McMichaels won the draw. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the boards by Fabro. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Stevenson.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible.
All right, give me a second. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
There's less holes in the net.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. Pittsburgh's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Washington's moving it into the offensive end. Gets it over to Awesome. Handles the pass. Puts it on there. They score! Clutch goals of the lead.
It's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Love the spatial awareness on the shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot and he scores.
Pittsburgh's finding another level here in the back half of the first, now up by 1.
Well, they're playing their brand of hockey, aren't they, James? I mean, they've been so competitive, and it would look like this is a pretty tight game, but it's not when you look at the shot selection and the shot share. They have just dominated in terms of having the majority of shots on net.
Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Through center along the wing. Takes a shot. Off target. Washington's got the puck. Slides the puck across to Sorta. Oh, and they go back on offense.
Awesome, so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more. Stevenson's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Penguins have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Johnson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Almost ready to get back on the ice.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on a PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Pittsburgh's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath back with more of this. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. The Penguins continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Neutral zone draw. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Shot! Larson's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Penguins lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Pittsburgh's in now. Gains over on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Kepke. Grabs it in his own end. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And now it's over to LaPierre. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. Now there's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Steps across the blue line. Shot! And makes the save. Quick pass across to Aho. Denies him again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Beautiful read in the defensive hit by Sorta. Shot! Pad save. You've got to be better than that. He looks deep to Awesome. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Shot! Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Stevenson's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Across the line. Here's a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Capitals looking against the half wall. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Capitals win it. Nieto's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. And now he angles it across to Crystal. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Fabro. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Moves it to Milano. Takes the feed from the left side. Shakes off the coverage. Fires it. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? And you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you just got such spectacular edges. And then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created. Craig's play is certainly indicating that there's something wrong with him on this shift, James. He's going to struggle through it, but I expect that he'll be looked at by the trainer.
The Capitals grab possession of the puck. Here they come on the rush. That's a paddling.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Receives the pass. Stones him with the blocker. Lets it rip. And that doesn't reach the net. Slides it up to Awesome. He'll go on the attack through center. Awesome's got the puck. Here's a chance. Scores! Deuces Wild. That's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. You see players working from this area all the time. In fact, it's a quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Penguins are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Pittsburgh's won the faceoff at center. There's the whistle. We got an offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Penguins have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. The Capitals take it along the wall. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Cross ice pass to Aho. Moves the puck. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Washington's won the draw. Slides the puck across to Crystal. Quick shot! That's blocked. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Here's a chance. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalies just use James. You just have to have fight to compete to get to that puck. He has all of it and makes the save. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in. You should think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up. He finds a way to get to it.
McMichael's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Quick pass to McMichael. Takes a shot. Stops him cold. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, the Penguins lead at 4-2. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Tries to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
I really like this save, James. Because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Greg's injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. He just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it, extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the coaching staff one way or another going forward. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Across the line along the left wall. Knocked away. Here's a short pass to Carlson. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Washington's regained possession of the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Denied by the puck stopper.
Larson's save percentage has been excellent. He's faced a high volume of shots. He's making key saves at the right time, but his offense is also generating. It's awfully nice when the coach can look at the bench and the goaltender and know that everyone's firing.
Driving right to the front. Big time stop there. The Capitals have played the puck from behind the net. Forces the turnover. And he takes the feed. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Puts it on net. Misses. Just too much air on that one.
Well, he sounds hard when it hits the glass, but not really an effective shot.
Shuts him down.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flip. Trading scoring chances right now.
And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they
like
say
I said,
three is the
chat,
magic
these dudes
number.
are shitters.
Number 3 is coming up next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Pittsburgh's leading in this high-scoring, high-flying game, but I got to tell you, the goaltenders on both sides, they must absolutely hate it. It's a 200-foot game of odd-man rushes and back-and-forth play.
Nice zone entry from the left. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Clarkson's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Penguins have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. And off the face-off, they take possession. Takes a shot. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, tried to pick his corner and gets it off the outside of the post.
Pittsburgh's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but
scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. You know you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Pittsburgh's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. The Capitals played along the boards. Taken along the wall by Faksa. With the stop. The Penguins gain possession. The Capitals have it in the offensive end. Denies him. He got all of it. Grabbed along the boards by Kepke. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Drives it to the crease. Stones him in front.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Penguins gain control of the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Amo's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player, because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
He says he's online. So I didn't remember.
More than half the period left to play. Here we are. It's 5-2 in this one. McMichael's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Backhand with intention. And there's a glove save on the play.
Awesome's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Johnson's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Block shot.
If you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Looking to break out here on the power play. Scooped up along the wall by Milano. Now over to Leonard. Look at this. And makes the save. Angles it over to McMichael. The Capitals cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Quick feed to Awesome. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes it to the net. Gives them nothing in front. Quick pass to Faksa. And he gives it over to Milano. Washington's moving it along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Pittsburgh's won the draw. Oh, this is a grade A+ scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on the stick, just unable blame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high-danger chance into nothing.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Pittsburgh's got a 5-2 lead. The Capitals win the defensive zone faceoff. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Turns him away. Johnson's taking it from his own end. Pushes it across to Timmins. Shot! Turns that one away. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Johnson. Inside the offensive zone. Right in front. Denies it in close.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Puck picked up by Milano. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Easy save by Larson. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. He carries the puck up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Awesome. Shot! Denies him with a save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Capitals win it in the defensive zone. And here's the pass to McMichael. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Carlson's lugging the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Oh, what a stop! Washington's got the puck along the wall. Great pressure to force the turnover by Rust. Stevenson's going to hang on for a whistle. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Washington's on the attack. Hammers it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Slides it across. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Ballard.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the hattie. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
The Penguins probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Look out! Too much traffic in the lane. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Larson. Puck scooped up by Aho. Picked up along the wall by Awesome. Fires it! And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Pittsburgh's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Johnson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that's turned aside. Stevenson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Pittsburgh's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. The Penguins win the draw. Here's a shot. Scores! The birthday boy gifting one to himself.
Yeah, he'd like more than one, though, wouldn't he, James? I mean, if it's going to be a present, it might be a big one.
Happy birthday to me.
And he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick shot! Denies it in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Awesome's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a move!
Anytime you get a half trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all those bats fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, and usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury. The goaltender's been changed.
The Penguins wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Drives to the paint! Denies him! Here's a chance! He scores! Just scores! A rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. If the team is not playing well in front of you, the starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
The Penguins are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Takes a shot. Comes up with a stop. Puts it away in his own end. Picked up by Ferrari. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Awesome's picking up steam. They've got the defense outnumbered. Stopped by the goaltender. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. A chance in front. And he makes that save as well. Larson's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here at the stoppage of play.
Well, this is a smart play, James. He makes huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Pittsburgh's performance dominant tonight. Cheryl, sum it up for us.
Well, let's face it, like the underlying metrics are going to paint the picture of a win, a comfortable one at that, because of the shot volume. But also, if you look at the eye test here, I'm saying they drove the middle. They paid the price to get to the middle of the ice. That's a big reason why they won.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.
100 losses is crazy.
All right, here we go. Shootout time. Looking forward to this one. Getzel's up first for this shootout. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Looking good, makes the save.
And this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout, and he makes himself as big as possible.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You can tell that he wanted that one.
McDavid's is the next shooter. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Kucherov's ready to go from center. Scores! My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home. It's such a tough...
Denied! And that claims the victory in the shootout.
Good game, bro.
A hard-fought and well-deserved win.
Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way. Has it been a single second or 100 days? I've been watching you better bleed while I count to infinity.
It is time to go one-on-one. The shootout awaits. First shooter's about to go, looking to set the tone here in this shootout. Scores! And with authority. Wow!
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
Jarvis has a chance now to counterpunch in this shootout. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Ahos is in the middle, and here he comes. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Dorofeevs is the next shooter. What a save of the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
White's ready to go from center. Makes the save, and that's what they needed to get the win. What a finish to this one tonight. The players are ready. The goalies are locked in. It is time for the shootout. Jarvis is the first skater here in this shootout. He's ready to rock. And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on the shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
And he says, oh, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Well, there you go. There you go. Let's go.
Puts it hard on the shootout.
I was giving you a fucking compliment, so okay. Honestly, you're fucking horrible. So, whatever. I was letting you get that fucking. I was just mad.
It's hockey's version of high noon, the shootout. Let's go. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot off.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save. want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that. He had his positioning down pat, and he makes the save in the shootout.
Kaprizov is in the middle, and here he comes. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Looking good, makes the save.
This is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know, it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes himself as big as possible, and he wins that shootout.
Well, they needed bonus time, but they still found that magic when they needed it most, and these fans are loving it.
Can you trust when your heart starts to palpitate? There's a rush coming up like a hurricane that I can't explain. And it goes like, hey, these voices.
It is time for hockey's version of Showdown at high noon, the shootout. First skaters on the ice, goaltenders set, the shootout. This place is buzzing. Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You can tell that he wanted that one.
McKinnon's ready to go here in this shootout. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking James as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision and he doesn't get it off.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Connors is the next shooter. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Kaprizov's ready to go from center. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Kaprizov is in the middle, and here he comes. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Robertson's is the next shooter.
The goaltender is not going to be happy with this one, James. He gets a piece of it, but not enough, and it winds up crossing the line. It always amazes me how quick the delivery of his backhand is, James, how hard he is. He scrapes the ice, and the goaltender is fooled almost all the time because they have no idea where that puck is going.
That's the game! A Brazilian effort by this scrappy bunch tonight.
Taking no L's, no, 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 no. Saints breaking out of sales. Go, 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 go. The battle's been
It is time for hockey's version of a skills competition, the shootout. Let's go. A lot of people lament the shootout, but look at this place right now. Crowd is on their feet. Stars! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck.
McDavid's ready to rock here in this shootout. And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Little shitter.
This is just an accurate, quick release shot that beats the goaltender clean on the shootout, James.
Shot scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on this shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release. He was accurate. He buried it.
Nugent Hopkins going to shoot next. Makes the save, and they take it in the shootout. What a scrappy performance by this team, and well-deserved.
Part of the game, I guess. When I'm looking for remedy, but the night won't set you free. No matter the warning signs, no matter how hard I try.
The lists are in. The teams are set. It's shootout time. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go. What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
You have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have a book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Nylander's ready to go from center. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stopped. Easy breezy.
Gosh damn it, you fucking shitter.
Sounded like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that. He had his...
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Good makes the save.
Fucking shitter. Gosh
This
damn
is
it.
a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes himself as big as possible, and he wins that battle.
Oh, wow, what a
Fucking gosh damn shitter.
One-on-one battle, and he's going to win it here, James. He gets the goaltender to freeze one way, and he puts it in the other. Well, he had me fooled. He had the goaltender fooled. Thought he might be shooting, but instead he pulls off the deke, gets the goalie to...
scores and breathes new life into that bench right there, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, everyone was standing up, right? And recognizing the importance of the shot to keep the game alive. And when he scored, the bench absolutely erupted, and we play on.
Bednarz is in the middle, and here he comes. Scores! And will play on.
Well, that's absolutely huge when you're under that kind of pressure. You want to keep the game alive, and that's exactly what he does. He embraces it, and he buries it, James.
Scores! What a shot!
Well, his head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it, and he took it.
Bednarz is the next shooter. There it is! The save they needed to take the win! What an effort by this group tonight! Fans are on their feet for this one. We are ready to roll with the shootout. McKinnon's at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Barkov's up next. It's his time to shine. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot off.
Makes a save and won't go to another one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Kucherov's ready to go from center. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision and he doesn't get it off.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Nylander's is in the middle, and here he comes. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Robertson's is the next shooter. Scores! Oh my, a little too sweet.
This is just a great move, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he buries it. He didn't just sell this fake with his hands. He sold it with his eyes and his shoulder. Just an incredible display of skill here, James.
I'll win again, shitter.
What a game! What an effort by the road team! Hi, everybody. It is shootout time
Hey,
tonight.
look, it's that one little shitter again.
Let's do it. Crowd is on their feet. Shootout ready to go. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Reinhardt's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. And he turns it aside.
Well, he does a great job on the shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shootout.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net.
Well, this is going to be a tough one for the goaltender here. Thought he had a book on the shooter. Just gets a huge chunk of it, but unfortunately not enough, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Bennett's ready to go from center.
Good shit, shitter.
He made his move early, got the goaltender to bite, and went the other way. Well, that's just an incredible move to get the goaltender to bite, and he doesn't even have to raise this puck, James. He can just slide it right by into the open net.
Scores! And that was funky.
Incredible patience to make the goaltender
And you like that one, shitter?
and then put it away, James. Great goal.
Marchand's is in the middle, and here he comes. Scores on the shootout to continue play. A bright lights goal from a bright lights player.
Well, yeah, a skilled player who can make the read, knowing exactly where the goaltender is, and then having the ability to hit the mark. And he does it perfectly here to keep his team alive.
And he says, oh, scores! Oh, what a finish and what a move!
Well,
Is it, what the fuck are you
confident and
doing, bro?
decisive on the shootout here, James, showing a sweet set of hands, quick hands at that to get the goaltender to freeze, goes the other way and buries it.
There it is! The save they needed to take it in the shootout. A seesaw affair, but they come away with the win.
Fuck this dude always using the fucking bandage, bro. Fuck that team. I honestly like to get themselves out.
All right, here we go.
Bro, I'm
Shootout
not
time.
doing
Looking
really
forward to this one.
just using the Panthers, bro. It's fucking suck.
McKinnon's the first skater to go here in this shootout, and he's looking to set a positive tone for the club. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And shuts it over there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Dennis is the next shooter. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
Looking good, makes the save.
This is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout, and he makes himself as big as possible.
It's this. Nah, you definitely not. Definitely. Scoreboard, I don't care. What's your ratio? What's your wins and loss? Tell me, bud. Yeah, exactly. So you ain't got one, you're trash.
It is time.
Honestly, bro, I don't give a fuck about your shit.
The shootout awaits. Reinhardt's up first for the shootout.
Bro, I don't give up. Like, what?
Well, on the shootout, recognizing that the goaltender's being aggressive, sells the fake one-way, drops the shoulder, goes the
Oh,
other, and puts it in the
yeah.
empty
Hey,
cage.
no matter what, bro, like, I'm just talking shit, alright? Like, I'm cool as shit, bro.
And how about the patience to pull the goaltender out of the net and just...
I'm not even really like that, bro. I'm just trying to troll and shit. But honestly, bro, you're fucking good at the game. So just keep up the good work, bro.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Connor's ready to go from center.
That was great. I mean, he sells the first fake and then puts it in the open net. Just fantastic, fans, to be able to pull the goaltender to the side that he wants and then to just lay it home. He doesn't even have to elevate the puck. He uses the low part
But
of
you
the
are
net.
being live streamed, though, on YouTube, so.
Makes a save and look good to that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Kaprizov is in the middle, and here he comes. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Robertson's is the next shooter. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Verhaeghe's ready to go from center. Kane confirmed on the opportunity and gives some hope to the other end.
Pressure sometimes as funny things. Really looked like he was overthinking it there.
And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
Scores! My goodness, there was
Good
some
shit.
hot
I was
sauce
talking
on
to my
that shot.
nieces.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home. I like this play, James. Putting the puck to the net on the backhand, and often it's disguised and no one knows the act.
Great stop, and that'll do it for this one.
Yeah, you do. Like I said, just keep up the good work.
A hard-fought victory, and it goes right down to the wire. The players are ready. The goalies are locked in. It is time.
This game is time to get the win again.
First shooter's about to go, looking to set the tone here in this shootout. And scores! That's how you do it. Wow.
The goaltender's going to be frustrated with this one. He thought he had it, tracked it, perfectly read the shooter. Just goes off and in.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
It's just a game, man. You throw it like that.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
With today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Kaprizovs is in the middle, and here he comes. Scores! And there's the goal to win it in the shootout. They put their hard hats on for this one, and it's a well-deserved win. It's hockey's version of high noon. The shootout. Let's go. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this. So do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
It's in the back of the net.
The goaltender is not going to be happy with this one. James, he gets a piece of it, but not enough, and it winds up crossing the line.
Scores! And with authority. Wow.
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
Connors is the next shooter. Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that. He had his positioning down.
So this might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Looking good, makes the save.
Wow, this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes himself as big as...
Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Robertson's ready to go from center. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Cornwallis is in the middle, and here he comes. Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist, and buried the puck.
Neatness up next.
Well, this is a goal scorer's goal. I mean, extreme patience to get the goaltender to bite and then to out.
Makes the save and look good to a new one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
McCars is the next shooter. Tonight on the play.
So efficient. shot that beats the goaltender clean on the shootout, James.
Bedard's is in the middle, and here he comes. Makes the save, and that'll do it as they take it into the shootout. What a night, and what an effort by the road team. It is time for hockey's version of showdown at high noon, the shootout. First skaters on the ice, goaltenders set, the shootout. This place is buzzing. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Couturier's ready to go here in this shootout. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes. Shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter. I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on the shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release, he was accurate.
What drama, what skill on display. This place is packed just to watch a shootout.
Yeah, no one's leaving their seats. Why? Because the elite players come out to show their skill. This is where the fun exists. It's electric in here.
Well, in my opinion, you're a fucking shitter.
It is time for hockey's version of a skills competition, the shootout. Let's go. A lot of people lament the shootout, but look at this place right now. Crowd is on their feet, and he says, on that play.
He's like a straight bitch, dude.
You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
The lists are in. The teams are set. It's shootout time. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't it back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Reinhardt's ready to rock here in this shootout. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Dennis is the next shooter. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is
You
why
wish,
they
shitter.
practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Scores! Oh my, a little too sweet.
This is just a great move, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he buries it. Incredible move. I mean, he doesn't even have to elevate this puck, James. He has pulled the goaltender right out of position, and he can just slide it on by.
Well, after watching that play out, I only have to say this. Are you not entertained?
Love it, James. 1v1 skills competition, and the pulse is racing when you're the chosen one, and you have the opportunity to be the hero. That's so much fun.
Fans are on their feet for this one. We are ready to roll with the shootout. Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
It. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
Now, these situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that has to take the shot, and he's unable to capitalize.
Looking good, makes the save.
This is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes himself as big as possible. And he
Got one simple question. What the fuck is you doing?
Kaprizov's ready to go from center. That's the game. What a brilliant conclusion to a fantastic game, and this fan base is on their feet.
Well, I hope you get better at the game, bro.
Hi, everybody. It is shootout time tonight here on EA Sports. Let's do it. Richard's at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. Shots it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
McKinnon's up next. It's his time to shine. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Scores! What a shot!
Well, that's what we call a snipe, James. I mean, he just recognizes that the goaltender's deep in the crease and puts it away.
Scores! What a shot!
His head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it and he took it. Love this play, James. Sometimes when you catch a puck and it's on your backhand, you don't have time to move it to your
Scores! My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home. Well, this is a great goal in the backhand, James, and it looks easier than it is. I mean, you got to get it off.
Tonight, and that claims the victory in the shootout.
Oh yeah, good game, shitter.
A hard-fought and well-deserved win. All right, here we go. Shootout time. Looking forward to this one. Makes a save and look up to another one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
McKinnon's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Connors is in the middle, and here he comes. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Smith is the next shooter. And he turns it aside.
Well, he does a great job on this shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the...
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Scores! And with authority. Wow.
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
Scores! And he delivers.
He certainly delivered, and he extends the shootout here, James, but it's the confidence and the swagger that he had that whole time. He knew what he was doing, and he executed. Well, this is a great goal on the backhand, James. It's so hard to control the backhand. You have to...
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Natchez at center, and here he comes. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist, and buried the puck.
Makes the save, and that's what they needed to get the win.
Good game, shitter.
What a finish to this one tonight.
Finding every opportunity you can to complain. You blame it on the weather, but I love it when it rains. Feeling good in my skin and I ain't never been ashamed. While you looking for a new identity like every day. Need to come back to reality, you living in your brain. You cut the record on, now you looking to escape. So I hit the studio to give you something but a pain. Whoa, whoa, I'm impossible to control. I'm gonna stand my ground, you don't run this town. I don't know what's been up with you lately. Looking for a style when you change on the daily. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me. Instead of lying, you should try it. Spread your wings in the cage, but you ain't free. Never sell out with it, but you can pay me. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me. Instead of lying, you should try it. Why you never comfortable with staying in your lane? You're a clown in the circus, selling out to entertain. Cause the insecurity, you throwing dirt all on my name. When they know they can't win, it's when they start a campaign. I remember moments when I used to feel away. Once I found out who I was, I ain't never been the same. You cut the record on, cause you're looking to escape. So I hit the studio to worry out what's on the way. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, I'm impossible to control. I'm gonna stand my ground, you don't run this town. I don't know what's been up with you lately. Looking for a style when you change on the daily. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me. Instead of lying, you should try it. Spread your wings in the cage, but you ain't free. Never sell out with it, but you can pay me. Staring at the mirror, all I see is the same me.
It is time to go one-on-one. The shootout awaits. And shuts the door here.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Shifley's ready to go here in this shootout. Scores!
Yeah, he didn't run out of real estate. He made his move early, got the goaltender to bite, and went the other way.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
There's the victory. What a game. Love it.
Shitter.